So here's the story, a story for the here and now.
About a man, flesh and blood, bone and sinew,
Who finds himself in a place filled with people,
where he is alone, separate and, it seems, separated,
where his words are met with unspoken incomprehension,
with makes no sense bewilderment.
There is a place, a quiet place, where he goes,
But on this night, the presence seems absent.
and the silence is deafening.
What follows is betrayal, sealed with the words of a friend.
With the greeting of a brother.
From here on in, every recorded moment is filled with significance.
Every sentence, every word, every syllable now weighs heavy.
His words are quoted back at him.
His words are diced and spliced, mashed and chewed up.
And spat back in his face.
For the meanings are twisted, that they might entangle him.
But this quotation contortion game was really unnecessary.
You see, the time had come.
The time for plain speaking.
And so he answers plainly.
The truth of it will kill him.
For he is who they want him to say he is.
Misplaced convictions mean conviction.
In this city, at this time, the wheels of what men call justice can turn easily.
Can spin freely.
Somehow, the man who stands alone hears above the indignant roar of the outraged self-righteous a single phrase.
The words of one who knew him but who claims otherwise.
Swears otherwise.
The cruelties that follow are both casual and deliberate.
Small-scale brutalities, mocking violence, public spectacle horrors.
They take us, in the end, to a place outside the city.
It's a dump, but in the sight line of all who enter the old city.
Maximum exposure. It's a there for all to see location.
So that no one misses the point.
The ending, if that's what it is marked by a single phrase.
Words that echo down the years, across the centuries, and around the world.
My God, why have you
deserted me?
But here's the thing. If we look deeply, listen carefully, move slowly through the story,
Told by the man they call Mark, we might begin
just begin.
to find an answer.
You see, the presence was present after all.
The presence wasn't looking down from some sort of divine loft space,
But was within.
within the pain and the fear and the brokenness.
Within the desperation and the dread and the agony.
For what we find here is a present God taking to himself our vulnerability.
Making himself utterly and completely at one with his creation.
This amounts, we begin to see, to nothing less than a recreation of the relationship.
Between flawed and weak and muddled humanity and all-knowing God.
Did we not see? Could we not understand?
The man whose broken body is taken down from a Roman cross.
spoke of seeds and small things, was concerned about mending hearts and changing minds,
risked misunderstanding, underplayed the miraculous, sidestepped the grand gesture, refused to play by the man-made rules,
so that at his end he might show us this
new beginning.
Sometimes less is more.
Sometimes just a few brushstrokes are enough to paint the picture.
Economy of words doesn't mean a narrowness of vision.
After all, really important news is a matter of facts, stated plainly.
When women arrive at a garden tomb,
They have in mind only the rituals of death.
washing and anointing, cleansing and preparing.
They desire only to spend final precious moments tending him.
But the stone has been rolled away, and they find him gone.
This is distress on distress,
Misery on misery.
devastation overlaid on grief and despair.
A fearful, blunt-edged twist to raw emotional wounds.
To find another there is terrifying,
Don't be alarmed, he says.
but they are.
The one you are looking for is risen.
But what does that mean?
And that is the question Mark's good news story leaves us with.
What does it mean? For you, for me, for everyone.